Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 action. This is a little different, isn't it? This is something different and fun and exciting. Something that we don't ever actually see all that often, if ever, really. No one really does naval battles, I feel like. At least I don't ever really see them that much. So, this is a breath of fresh air. Now, because we don't ever really see naval battles too much, I. All right, I mean, you know me. I mean, when we go over siege battles, hell, even land battles, I can usually do a little bit of predictive guessing about what's going to happen next, where units are going to go, who's going to fare against who, yada, 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 so on, so forth, right? Uh, because I haven't, and I'd never see them played or see naval battles, this might be a little difficult to figure out. I mean, it's because you can ram with the ships or you can have them engage. And so there's all a bunch of different types of things that you can do. So there's definitely a different way to approach battles when it comes to naval battles. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, you're not on land, so you have to do it differently. I mean, you have smaller ships to skirmish with, to focus down, and then of course your larger ships are going to be your ones who are a little bit better at getting that ram in and really breaking up the enemy ships. So that's what we're going to be trying to look for here. We're going to be trying to do the best that we can to dictate what is going on here, uh, give our predictive thoughts about the movements of each faction on the watery battlefield as it is. But overall, I'm just really excited for this because, again, this is a part of Rome 2 online battles that we never really ever get to see, right? Um, Same with unfortified town settlements. You never really ever see river crossing battles. And even more so, more importantly, well, I wouldn't say more importantly, because, well, I won't say more importantly, but I won't say, all right, what I'm getting lost in my thought here. But we never see ambush battles either, right? We never see ambush battles, and that is also something that I feel would be fun and interesting to watch and to see. Uh, Anyone do, or anyone cover for that matter. Um, and like, yeah, like ambush battles are like tough, I guess, because you have to think as soon as it starts, you're getting ambushed and you're scrambling. So, you know, think of ambush battles when you're playing the actual campaign and you're playing on, I guess, any difficulty rather, and you're the one springing the trap. It's fairly easy to completely eradicate your opponent. Uh, but if you decide to do an ambush battle, I think that like the right thing to be would say like, all right, you have to give the people who are being ambushed, let's say, 30 seconds, a minute, something like that, worth of actually walking the route that they're on as if they are marching along down the road. Because it's not going to be fun if the minute the battle starts, you're getting ambushed and then you're scrambling. But, you play an ambush battle, kind of turn it into a little bit of a role playing thing where you're friggin' in what is Jesus Christ, it's a historical battle that you can do where he gets ambushed by the Gauls, or not the Gauls, the Germanic tribes. Fuck. But something like that, where you're walking from point A to point B on the map. But anyway, I'm rambling here. I'm getting off topic. Let's get to the battle at hand, right? So, Eric is the one who has sent this one into us, and it is a 3v3, and naturally, as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, over on this side of the water, we have Billy T. Sherm commanding RDI. Eric playing as Egypt. And Starkiller 556 playing as Roxolani. Bet you didn't think that Roxolani in Vanilla Rome got land units. They do. But they're on boats. Kind of funny too, actually, that because they are kind of a semi-barbarian tribe, that they are on trimanes. So that is mildly interesting. So, and their ships kind of look pretty cool too, actually. Anyway, on the other side of the battlefield, we have Borat controlling Carthage, Loki DJR playing as Rome, and then we have Goku playing as Arverni, which I don't know how this is going to go for him. I really don't. Just because, I mean, like, they don't get... What? They get... No. Really? They do get the... Unless this is like a mercenary? How did he get his... I'm going to have to look this up now. Even with the artillery ships, because I think in the campaign... I'm almost positive in the campaign you can't get artillery ships. Roman light artillery. Yeah, this is a Roman ship. But it's a Celtic ballista. Interesting. I'm going to have to go and check this out after I finish doing this. But yeah, okay, so that's it. Interesting setup here that we're looking at right off the bat from Arverni, where they have their archers or their ranged units set up in a nice little screening line initially, but keep in mind they're giving full-on broadside right now. So all RDI really has to do with one of these big boys is just come right in and ram. And let's see, these are slingers, 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 and slingers. Not exactly what you want to have when you're doing a naval battle. You want to have those fire arrows available to you. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into it. 6 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, and let's begin. Let's see what happens here. So, already RDI moving forward, focusing down the one slinger right off the bat. Whether he's going to go and ram... I mean, these guys are slingers too, so they don't have... I mean, RDI is kind of screwed on that front, right? Yeah, they don't get any type of archers, which is unfortunate. Lots of slingers though. I wonder what you guys are gonna have to tell me what the rules were for this, because admittedly you don't really get a lot of options as far as melee or missile infantry. So I mean, like, having a bunch of missile infantry for a naval battle wouldn't be completely insane. Shots coming in from Arverni, trying to hit some of these ships from RDI. They're coming in quick though, and it looks like the three of these guys are just gonna plow right into Arverni's front line. Egypt moving. Oh, I didn't go over any of the troops. All right, okay. So RDI, what is RDI bringing? We got some assault tetrays, Illyrian Marines, Thurio spears, slave slingers, a lot of slave slingers, Illyrian Marines. General is Illyrian Marines, okay. Ballista. We're gonna see a lot of the same troops for each faction. So yeah, a lot of Marines across the board, slave slingers, carrying axemen, lots of carrying axemen. But again, they don't get the naval units of each faction. They don't really get a lot. Egyptian infantry. And then, yeah, Egyptian archers, an archer. Egyptian archers, Egyptian infantry, and then Roxolani, steppe archers, and the range is pretty good too. Wow, lots of steppe archers, and then we have another steppe archers. Oh my fucking god, they're all steppe archers. You madman. Okay, so all steppe archers from Roxolani. Carthage is bringing, we have some javelin men. That's going to be tough against all these archers. Javelin men. We have some Libyan hoplites, which is interesting that they're Libyan hoplites and they have the infantry emblem. Hoplites, javelin men, and then javelin men. And then I'm assuming more javelin men? Yeah. Rome is bringing, we have some Hastati, Principes is general, Principes, Triarii, Hastati, Triarii, Principes, and Rome actually doesn't really have a lot. That's interesting. Arverni is bringing, oh boy, he's going to want to try and land these guys as quickly as he can. Oathsworn. Lots of Oathsworn, actually. And then Celtic Slingers. Oh, is that all he has? He has 4 units of Ballista, and then he has some 4 units of Levy Freeman. Pardon me, I'm sorry. And then another unit of Oathsworn. Okay. So, let's get back into this. Shots from Arverni coming in. Not RNGesus isn't really blessing them right now. So they're going to be able to maybe get the ram off. I got to see if they're going to do this. No, they're going to sit here and pepper him down. Oh no! Keep going, ram! And look at this, he's going to slip on through. Oh, they're routing already. That's not good. Actually, I really liked what Arverni did here. Leaving the gaps, and then these ships can slip on through. Very nice. Meanwhile, over here, Carthage trying to flank around, but I think, yeah, the biggest problem that Carthage is going to run into is just, I mean, look at the sheer amount of projectiles in the air. They're going to be able to melt Carthage really, really quickly. So I think the best thing for Roxolani to do at the moment here, I mean, he's doing a great job being able to route most of, if not all of these troops, is once he breaks through here, he needs to just push as hard as he can to knock out the rest of Carthage and then try and get behind. Oathsworn have got into a fight with these carrying axemen. Yeah, he's definitely not going to go their way. Looks like Carthage might have gotten a little bit of a ram off there. Starting to see some more of these slave slingers take on some, actually some of these Levy Freemen. They're starting to break. They're peppering them down pretty good. It looks like they're Arverni's trying to get this ship to dock with another one, but he's just not having any luck. They are throwing their jabbies though, so that's something. Illyrian Marines taking on these Levy Freemen, and yeah, I mean if like. Oh no, they're gonna collide with each other. No. But if Egypt could slip his general through right through here, and get a charge off, he'd be able to get that. What I really want to see though is someone come in. Yes, get him, charge, ram him. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Oh, Rome is getting absolutely wrecked over here. Just getting focused down, fired upon. And fire damage is 109%, so they're going to die pretty quickly. They're going to burn rather fast, I would imagine. Yeah, they're routed already. Meanwhile, over here, Roxolani's still doing pretty solid, actually. Very surprising, honestly. Really just absolutely focusing down these javelin men, using their range to their advantage. I mean, you know, some of the frontline guys are going to get a little peppered down and shot up from these javelin men, but then you got all the ships in behind. But I think what he needs to start doing is some of these ships in the rear. And this is definitely the problem with the naval battles on Rome 2, that they get bunched up like this. But he should have spread them out more. Right? So there should be like 4 ships over here, I think. And then maybe like 1 or 2 right over here, ready to assist Egypt in any way, shape, or form. Egypt still does have 3 artillery ships left. What they're firing at is the Roman general. Definitely something to do. Oh, look at that! Smashed right, booped him right in the butt, and it just was broke in half. My lord. Minute and 20 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel, and of course, I appreciate it as well. And don't forget to check out the links in the description below. And those Soren aren't doing too good right now. I mean, they are, just completely and utterly surrounded. Starting to see some mass wavering from Arverni at the moment. Looks like Carthage is having a pretty tough time. I mean, if he just switched to fire shot with all these guys and just started using fire arrows against the rest of these, they'd be done for. But I mean, this is pretty much it. Rome's like the only guy left. Fire! Surprised that he actually held on as long. Move on! Man, that's it. Quick, fast, and bloody. Yeah, could you imagine? Imagine having to be one of the dudes chained up down here. I once saw a clip from the most recent Ben-Hur remake, and it was like with the naval battle in the beginning, and like you see, I guess it's Ben-Hur like peering out the ore hole, and you just see like this huge tri-main coming his way. Like, oh man, nerve-wracking, absolutely nerve-wracking. All right, let's get into this. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Eric getting 601 kills. His Egyptian infantry general getting 62 kills. Carrying axeman, not doing too bad actually. 104, 93, 19, 32, 62, 23, 23. Ooh, sorry. I got the hiccups, and I have a little bit of heartburn. I had pizza for dinner, and it was amazing. 17 for the Egyptian infantry, 53, 18, 9 for the onagers, and then the Egyptian archers, 9, 41, 34, and 25. Billy T. Sherm with 897 kills. Really didn't have to do too much here, honestly. Let's see, 0 and 0 for the Illyrian Throw Spear and his general. Illyrian Marine, 16, 39, 39, 59, 68, 45. Slingers, 23, 0 and 0. And these were slave slingers too, but they had a ballista on the front of it. Or a scorpion, rather. That's interesting. For the ballista, 16 kills, and then for the slave slingers with apparently a scorpion on the ship, 157, 104, 74, 54, 7, and then the other slave slingers, 125, 71, and 0. And then Star Killer getting the most kills out of everybody because just so many fucking archers. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It's amazing. 1,588 kills, 90 for his general, 65. They're all step archers, so I'm just going to continue on. 65, 76, 77, 112, 65, 94, 94, 41, 84, 104, 85, 125, 47, 69, nice. 78, 122, 73, 51, and 36. So well done on Star. Borat doing pretty good himself as well. 1,281 kills, 168 for general, 104 for the Libyan javelinmen. The other javelinmen, 17, 42, 93, 41, 70, 22, 87, 129, 80, 181, 218. So pretty well done there, and 103. And then the Libyan hoplites, but these are firepot ships, not shits. Well, yeah, I mean, firepot shits is also accurate if you have hot wings the night before. I don't know. Never mind. A fucking 0-0. Yeah, they all did terrible. Oh, it does say firepot, but they're also slash Libyan hoplites. Okay, so I guess the Libyan hoplites are what are. Oh yeah, Scorpion penetrates slave slinger. Okay, so that's just who's actually manning the ships. Interesting. Goku getting 671 kills, 8 for. Jeez, this Osborne unit just got slaughtered. They all didn't do that well, actually. 8. Levy Freeman, 43, 28, 23, 9. Slingers, 42, 47, 52, 65. 73, 77, 21, 93, 6, 13, and 32 for the other Osworn. And then the ballistas didn't even really do that good either. 0, 0, 3, and 38. And then low key DJR getting 250 kills. I don't know what he was thinking here. I really don't. Maybe he didn't think he could pick more, or he ran out of money. Probably actually, maybe that's probably the best bet. Principes General 23, Triarii 0, 102 for the one Triarii. It's not bad there. 0 and 9 for the other Principes. Hastati 83, 9 and 4. And then the Firepot Hastati 15 and 5. That's going to be it. Definitely interesting. Definitely, I actually enjoyed that. That was pretty fun to watch. Definitely, if you guys, or anyone for that matter, tries to do or get naval battles going on, keep in mind that if you want your ship to ram, you have to press B, if I remember correctly, B as in boy, on your keyboard to bring up the action. So it's in the same vein as if you don't want like Thurio Spear or Peltists to throw their javelins. So you would hold, you would hold left alt, I believe it is, or control to have them go into melee mode to attack while not taking off their fire at will or anything like that. It's the same thing with ramming ships. When you want to ram a ship, you have to hold B and then right click, and then ram, quote unquote, ram mode will be activated, and then you can ram. But all right, yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. Just fun and interesting to see something different for once. And yeah, that's it. So I will catch you guys in the next one. And as always, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.